Good afternoon, Jaguars. Welcome back to another live episode of MVTV. I'm Adele Warford.
And I'm Carly Tribble. We've had a couple of pretty crazy weeks lately with all the snow and ice.
Because we barely come to school anymore, we have a shorter than usual episode this week.
To kick off this episode, let's head to reporter Amanda Mills, who has the scoop on sophomore Gabby Hantla and her passion of powerlifting.
Although less common sports are not offered at Mill Valley, that doesn't stop sophomore Gabby Hantla from pursuing powerlifting.
Powerlifting is a sport that consists of 3 lifts: bench, deadlift, and squat. You train in a gym and then compete, and you just try to lift as much as you can. I started powerlifting about 2 years ago. I powerlift either from 5 to 6 days a week. I just tried it out and I really liked it, and I stuck with it because it really empowered me. I think powerlifting has benefited me just to make me stronger and kind of just give me overall confidence. I deadlift over 300 pounds and I can see 400 in my future. For people who want to start powerlifting, I would probably advise to get a coach or practice form, or just no form so you don't get injured.
It's great to see students trying new things. This has been Amanda Mills reporting for MVTV.
Wow, that's really impressive.
I agree. You know what else is impressive? The amount of snow we've had this year.
I know, right? There's been a lot of accidents in this icy parking lot.
With all the bad weather, it's evident that our admin really cares about keeping us safe. I think it's time we get to know a little bit more about them.
Reporter Stella Uriarte gives us a deeper look into these caring Mill Valley faces.
That's a lie.
Every day we pass them in the hallway, we see them at lunch and at school activities. The Mill Valley administration is with us our entire high school career. But how well do we really know them? Well, Jags, let's find out.
I don't really consider myself to have any actual hobbies. I'm not a stamp collector or anything like that.
Well, when I was a little kid, I collected baseball cards, so I kind of still do that, and my son collects now too.
I said earlier, I like to hunt pheasants and quail. I also like to bass fish.
Kind of eclectic. I'll listen really to anything.
Well, that's the problem. I really don't listen to music, but I do listen to sports talk radio.
That's a difficult question. I like country music and classic rock.
My first job was, I grew up on a farm, so my dad had me on a tractor, which I didn't get paid.
All right, don't laugh. I was on the back of a trash truck.
My first job, I worked with a company called T&L Heating and Cooling when I was 12 years old.
I'd probably pay off my mom's house and my house.
Save it, of course.
The responsible part of me says that I would save most of it.
I played basketball at Seward County Community College, then I transferred to Fort Hays State University.
I am still purple through and through. I'm down to my purple Jeep. If you look around my office, there's a lot of purple.
I went to Fort Hays State University and Emporia State University.
So last week, it would have been Patrick Mahomes, for sure.
I think it would be fun to meet Amelia Earhart.
I'd really like to meet Ty Cobb.
Probably meet Abraham Lincoln.
In this point in time, I think I would like to be the president.
When I was a little kid, I'd say I wanted to be a clown.
More than likely, I would have been in the military.
So when you see the admin in the hallway, know that they are people too, funny just like you and I. And make sure to say hi to them. This has been Stella Uriarte reporting for MVTV.
We're so lucky to have such an amazing administration.
That's for sure. There was a lot going on for Mill Valley sports last weekend.
Let's head over to the sports desk with Blake and Delaney. What's up, Jaguars? Welcome to this week's sports segment live from our studio. I'm Delaney Kemp.
And I'm Blake Arney. A lot has been happening around Mill Valley, even with all this winter weather.
On Friday and Saturday, the swim team competed at state and placed 9th overall, with seniors Chris Springer and Ethan Forrestall placing 2nd and 4th in the 100-yard breaststroke. Chris Springer also placed 2nd in the 200 IM. Congrats on a great season and finish to your high school careers.
The boys basketball team fell on Tuesday night in a hard-fought game against Blue Valley Southwest 51-43. With their regular season coming to a close, they play again tonight against Blue Valley North.
The girls basketball team won on Monday against Shawnee Mission South 48-37 and on Tuesday against Scion 55-44. To continue their winning streak, they also play tonight against Blue Valley North, so good luck to them.
Last Friday and Saturday, the wrestling team competed in regionals at Blue Valley High School. The boys placed third with 8 guys qualifying for state. Liam Sutton, Zach Keel, Brody Scott, and Ethan Kramer each placed first in their weight class, and junior Zach Keel was named the 6A Regional Wrestler of the Year. Congrats, guys, and good luck at state.
Last week, the boys and girls bowling team won the EKL tournament. Devin Coleman placed second individually and Breela Luke placed first. They compete in the regional tournament tomorrow in Topeka. Best of luck to you in your road to state. That's it for this week's live sports update. I'm Delaney Kemp.
And I'm Blake Arney. We hope to see you next week with some better weather.
Best of luck to bowling.
To finish off this episode, we head to weather with Audrey, followed by what's happening now with Jack and Bennett.
Good afternoon, Jaguars. Welcome back from yesterday's snow day to today's weekend weather update. To start off the weekend on Friday, there's a high of 39 and a low of 34 with cloudy skies. On Saturday, there's a high of 42 and a low of 26 with storms. And finally, on Sunday, a high of 37 and a low of 18 with sunny skies. Last night, the NV Silver Stars traveled to Orlando, Florida to take on the NDA Nationals dance competition. You can wish them good luck and keep up with their progress on both their Instagram and Twitter. That's all for your weather update. Have a great weekend, Jags.
I'm Jack Mahoney.
And I'm Bennett Doyle, and you're watching What's Happening Now.
Last Tuesday, notorious Mexican drug lord Joaquin El Chapo Guzman was found guilty on all counts against him at a New York trial. Some of the charges brought against him included money laundering, firearms violations, and conspiracy to distribute marijuana, cocaine, and heroin. The 61-year-old cartel kingpin has escaped Mexican prison twice, but now faces life in a maximum security federal prison. Do you feel that? That's the burn. That's right. On Tuesday, the Vermont senator announced his 2020 presidential campaign, joining the likes of Julian Castro, Tulsi Gabbard, Kirsten Gillibrand, Elizabeth Warren, Kamala Harris, Pete Buttigieg, Cory Booker, and Amy Klobuchar. The 2020 elections are already bustling, and it's only February, which means that there is 19 more months to go. We conclude tonight's episode with an in memoriam for Opportunity, the Mars rover. OPI was launched on July 7th, 2003. Over its mission, it found extra-Martian meteorites and explored a famous crater for over 2 years. OPI was 5,111 souls old. Rest in peace.
That's it for this week, Jags.
Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the credits, followed by the daily announcements.